No, I'm not talking about one of those meet 1 minute, sleep with the person the next, and then break up the next day type of modern relationship. I mean the kind of the relationship that you were in for many years, the kind of relationship that you were deeply in love with the person, the kind of relationship that you never thought would ever end because in your mind you were 100% committed to the relationship/marriage. Many words were spoken. Those words play through your mind in the dark times. The words not spoken were many. Her avoidance of dealing with or answering questions, small doubts, that with her refusal to talk about them becomes huge questions and huge doubts. The things that were done were many. The photos of male body parts found on her iPad, the chats of their conversations, the phone numbers and the secrets she kept, the leaving hours early for work and the coming home late from work, the secret texts and phone calls. Once I caught on, I started to check and be suspicious. She was not at work early or late. The phone number traced to an actual person who, when called, confirmed everything. I am sure as the pressure became more and more, I became distant and more stranger, but I was dealing with a lot of things going on with no support from her, and almost enough to make me crack. All I asked in return was for her to love me and support me and guide me back to where I belonged, instead of adding to the chaos. The divisions of possessions and property can be messy. However, she took what she wanted and abandoned the rest. She left me with the mortgage, left me with vehicle payment, she left me with bills and a 60-year-old house that needed a lot of repairs. I know there was pre-existing financial stresses, but that just added to it and caused the fallout to be much more than it needed to be. Once the house was gone and we both had our own apartments, we were at the friendship stage. We had a history together. We lived a good part of our lives together. At that time, we were trying to repair what had been torn apart. Of course, when there is emotional things and feelings for each other, sleepovers are a thing that happened, and we started spending more and more time together. Suppers together, movie nights together, and things. We started to try again, but living separately, trying to repair the damage and the fallout, trying to move on from the past. However, she started to pull away again. I come to find out that she cheated again, and this time with undeniable proof. There was 2 times and possibly a 3rd time that this has happened during our relationship time together. When it is over again, you feel stupid that you allowed yourself to be fooled again. You feel many emotions, many that you don't have any way to control. You have the means in front of you to end it all. However, before you can do it, the phone rings and it is her. You think she called to say sorry and she wants to try again. However, she calls you to brag about the things she done, the good times that she is having, and the filthy and or illegal things that she is doing. The lonely days turn into lonely weeks, and the lonely weeks turn into lonely months, and the lonely months turn into lonely years. The isolation becomes normal. I don't have friends like most people do. Friends that would take you out to the bar and help you get over an ex. Friends that would distract you from your thoughts in your head. She claims that the guy she cheated on me with wants nothing to do with her in that way, and now they are just friends that she calls to talk to him. However, when you try to reach out to contact her, she ghosts you. My mental health took a major decline. This was hard to handle. I probably should have reached out and tried to find clarity on how to deal with things, but when I tried to talk to a stranger, it wouldn't work. I don't confide in people I don't know. You replay in your head over and over and over all the times throughout the 14 years that we were together. Was she really happy, or was she just pretending? Was she just biding her time till she found someone better and left again? Was she playing the long game, or what was happening? She had a chance to buy me out, but she didn't want the responsibility. Sometimes I think that she didn't even know what she wanted in life. All the time, all the money, and all the resources wasted. All the time I spent allowing her to fool me over and over again. When you're young, time doesn't mean much. But as you get older, time becomes more valuable than money. Your unresolved emotions can lead to a mistake made. You run into her by chance, you end up falling for her sad story. All the wasted time accepting her back, paying off her debts, buying her a car, then she repeats a cycle again in a few years. Over the last few years, I've tried to find someone. However, every person that I found, I compared to her. I wanted the same connection, the emotional connection, the intellectual connection that I had with her, with the new person. However, you can't replace her in the same way, because these new people you meet aren't them. These are some of my experiences and some of my emotions that I felt. If you don't feel some of these emotions or feelings that I have said in this video, then maybe you were the one in the relationship that was already letting go long before it was over. Don't look for problems, but be aware that they can happen. Talk through small issues, and don't let those small issues grow to be large problems. Enjoy your time together, because someday it could be all over. However, don't stay together or keep perpetuating the cycle over and over again in hopes of things turning out differently this time around. Time has a way of righting wrongs. Time has a way of evening things out. There is no need to take matters into one's own hands. A broken car, the loss of beauty, the years pass, and soon all is left is a shell of what she once was. Thanks for listening.